G'day, mate. Welcome back to Voxel Tycoon with me, Jetty. So, our little towns are doing okay. Like, they've had better days because we sort of forced a fire sale in the last episode, forcing quite a number of businesses to, well, go out of business. Iron ore, I think that one's just slow because we just upgraded. Yeah, I just upgraded all these trucks. So yeah, we are forcing a lot of the businesses to go out of business. The ones that provide, like, you know, boring prices for crappy materials like coal and wood, you know, going for the more refined stuff like wooden planks. So, you know, things are going okay. On top of that, all the cities seem to be doing fine. Like, this one is slowly growing, not terribly well because we broke lots of things. Red Cliffs is still growing. Our Bungles is also in a growth still. Boomjawala is currently not growing. Probably because the economy is bad and the passenger coverage is also bad. I don't know how, but it is. Eaglehawk is also growing, and our brand new tiny little town all the way down here, is also in growth, even though we're not supplied any wood ever. We've just been literally taking the passengers around the town. In fact, our poor little bus is just profitable. Actually, no, it's doing all right. It's doing all right. Yeah, it's doing all right, finally. So that's where we're up to. We have had nothing go out of business yet. We did have we did have a couple of oversupplies, which have been corrected. We do have copper ore now being delivered to now available to be delivered to Eaglehawk. But rather than get ourselves in a loss where we start supplying copper ore and then find out it's not worth it later on, we've just left it. In saying that, we do have a whole lot of trucks that we're delivering copper ore to here. So I think as a temporary measure, we might just open this up and we might just edit it. And we might say, they probably don't need a refit anymore. We're going to change that to there. And we're going to click OK. Because at least then they can make some money whilst they're on their road. Because we did finish copper smelting. That is done. That is dusted. It means we get a new production line being up and running. Which is going to be copper smelting, which is going to require some copper bars. So again, all the way back to our new little town, we need to set up some copper smelting as always. So, where are we? We want a factory, a smelter. Okay. Now, I have had a couple of comments from you guys about a bunch of different things that I should probably be doing to make my life a little bit easier. And I tend to agree with most of them, like trying to think of not as the trucks as trucks, but more as that's not gonna work. That needs to be leveled out to about there. Because I still need to put some copper smelters on. I need to think of the trucks more like trains in Factorio and give myself a lot more room for things to happen, which is probably a good point. And, you know, if I was to play through again from the start, I can guarantee there's a number of things I'd probably do differently. Okay, so we want to do copper smelting, which we did work out the easiest way to get this done was to lower. I want to lower that tile, that tile, that tile, that tile. Actually, literally like that. Yeah. No, I need to lower those as well, because that's where the coal is going to come in. We're going to build a new warehouse. Okay, maybe you don't go there. Maybe you go here. And that means I could get a new warehouse in beside you, who is also going to have a conveyor coming out You, sir, are going to be doing coal, which we still have to set up, but that's okay. Conveyors should go up from here. Nope. I want to lower that tile as well. Okay, it's weird that all your connections are done based on the height of the belts. Like, rather than Factorio where you might use some undergrounds or something, here you actually need to manipulate the terrain to do what you want. I want to go to a level of 0, drag that through there. So that's our coal line, which I should probably get 1 or 2 trucks doing. Actually, you. Okay, we're doing... Coal is here. Iron is fairly close. You have coal fairly far away. How many exactly coal trucks do you have? Oh, and you've still got 2 shitty trucks. I thought I got rid of all those. Okay, you've got 3 trucks. So we're probably going to want coal from there to there. Probably a number of them. Okay, so we want to edit. We want to give you an individual route. We're going to have you come to coal first, of course. Load full. And here, unload not full. We want to save as coal. No, it is coal to copper smelters. Okay, we need to change you over to that, and you should be good to go. Cool, 1 down. Can we change that to just copper? Just copper. Alright, so it should be grab a truck, change it to there, change that to that, grab the next one, move you to there, change that. More glass panes. Excellent. I love it when production keeps going up. Okay, so that was how many? 4? I'm going to go with, I think 6. Actually, we're not using a lot of this yet. We'll start with 4. Okay, so we got 4 trucks coming down here bringing in the coal. We need to set these to do copper bar. And put in another warehouse. Right there's fine. Right there's fine. Let's go with right there. You're going to do copper bars. That's not copper bars. That's copper bars. At least it looks like it. Yep, that's copper bars. And we've done this all before, so it should be relatively easy. That tile? That tile. With one of them tagged on there. Okay, and then we play, are all the belts going in the right direction? No. You. Every single time I put this down, every belt's going the wrong direction. Okay, in, and in. And out. See what I mean? I don't know whether it's I just happen to build them backward every time, but yeah. Out. Okay, so that should get our copper smelting up and running after we get some coal down here. It also means that we're going to come to here. We're going to grab another one of these trucks. We're going to set you... So we're going to edit that. I'm going to change the name to copper ore to Crap, what's the name of that town? Eaglehawk. Alright, that changes that. Which now also means if I set you an individual route, we want you to come to here, load, with copper plate and full load, and bring it to research, unload. Save as copper bar to research. Perfect! Coal copper to smelters. Well, you're not meant to make any money. Yeah, you're not meant to make any money. It's fine. You're a truck that moves around coal. Okay, which now means I need to... And this I'm pretty happy with. This mass storage system. We need a new warehouse, which we're going to put across the road, and you're going to store in copper plate, which will do that research. But whilst we wait, we might as well do woodworking too. Yeah, because we have wood and we have glass, so we might as well trim down those buffers for a little bit. Just whilst we wait for this to get up and running, which means game speed 3. We need to see some coal. We've seen some coal. And we have some bars. Okay, I need to see more coal. You're running, you're running. You would be running. Yeah, I know. We need to go back and add more stuff, I think. The other option is trains. Okay, so we've seen them all run at least once. We're moving around some copper bar. Okay, change you to copper bar. Change you. Basically, I need to change them all over to copper bar because we now need to do research, which is going to require a whole pile of trucks moving things around. So again, give me a second. Let me swap all these guys back to doing copper bar. Alright, so that's the last truck, which, like I said, I really hope the devs just add a few little touches, right? Just little graphical things, and UX, so that's user interface things. So like when you move the last vehicle out of an order, it's like, do you want to keep this order still, or can we delete it for you? All right, that sort of stuff. Just something that requires just makes me click just a little bit less. Okay, so it should bring over copper bars. There are 0 here currently, which is definitely a good sign. Oh, that's a large warehouse. Do I want a large warehouse? Not really. The sad thing is, I think my refund was less than what the small one cost. I don't know, I wasn't paying that much attention. Okay, so we should be having a whole bunch of trucks come in with copper bars. You're on their way. Excellent. Alright, first trucks are dropping off, which means you've chewed through the backlog of resources. So you're going to go back into electronics production. Okay, so that's that done, which is going to start chewing through our copper. We still have you doing woodworking too, which is going to take forever. Which just gives us advanced furniture and advanced wooden beams. Which is just applying glass to what we've already got. Okay. Research 2 requires electronic circuits, which requires the research we're currently doing. No. Requires the research after that. Okay. And notifications, we have more wooden beams. Excellent. Okay, so we'll start with you and our train. We need to swap that to one of those, that to one of those, that to one of those. And in the orders, There is fill, and it's which vehicles do you wish to fill. So I've actually got all those set to fill. Load to full, 7 out of 8 units. Not this state car. Don't want that one filled up. And that's that done. So that's that one problem solved. More money in the bank. Redcliffs now accepts more wooden frame. You were getting 220. You now want 320. So once again, we find where you're shipping iron parts to frames to Redcliffe. Okay, so you're bringing iron parts to here to turn it into wooden frames. Okay. And that's 2... So 50, 100... No, 50 is too many. 30? 30, 60, 90, 120, 40, 80, 120, 240. Yeah, so they're roughly doing about 40 each. So I can probably add 2 more trucks. Yeah, roughly. So it was one. Again, it's just more money in the bank. More money in the bank. And glass panes. Glass panes, we are doing 160 of 200 and something with a lot of trucks. Excellent. Well, not really excellent. So we're doing 160 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. So each truck's worth a bit over 10. 4. Let's go with 4. I think I'm fairly safe with adding 4 more vehicles to list. Okay, so that does that. That's, again, more money in the bank. As for money, we're making 2.5 million per month. Minus what we're spending on research, minus what we're spending on construction. It's still good money, and we are 31 million of our 37 million validation value required to upgrade to the next. Wow, you can take in more trucks still. This is another thing. Like it's go through, add all the trucks, then come back and double check whether we have enough trucks. What is your copper barter research? You haven't made any money in 30 days because you've been transferred to a route that doesn't make any money, and you haven't moved any cargo in the last 30 days because you just got moved between routes. It's fine. So that has also... We were supplying some copper here. Lifetime. Yeah, we got 2 months in. And then we cut the production. So the price went up for a little bit. Now it's going to fall back down. But it kept the trucks on the road doing something. And... Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. We wanted to perform a little bit of an experiment. We ended last episode with this steel smelter here. Or this steel building. Industrial building. Okay? Now, it wants 110 steel per month. Okay? And we're making steel right there. And currently we have a truck going from here to here. Okay? Just one truck. And one truck's doing 88. But the question I left last episode on is, can we just bring a belt from here to here and have a warehouse somewhere in range of this? So we go logistics, no, warehouses. We put one, no, a crappy one there. We set you for steel, and we get logistics to go in from here and out to there. That's the hope, that's the plan. Now, because this road is mine, I can build over it. So if we go to conveyors, we can... We can build a bridge. No, let's build a tunnel. Tunnel. So I can build under that. Okay. Now if I come here and I hit T for tunnel, oh, I can build under that one too? Oh, that makes life so much easier. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of a T-junction. And I still think we're going to use this one. Okay, we're going to come out next to tile. We're going to come here. We're going to build a tunnel under. Just so that road can keep expanding. And then conveyor. Come on. From there to there. Okay, second thoughts. There. Oh. Oh, hang on. Let's go the tunnel down, up. Then we'll hook that on there. Then we'll bring our belt to here, to here. And then we're going to put a little conveyor loader on the end. And I'm going to unpause the game, run at maximum speed, and make sure all our belts are going in the right direction. That's green, that's green, that's green. Okay, so that looks like it should work. And then the question is, when that steel gets here, because that's just one smelter, and it's 50% of the output of one smelter. Like, we can always shuffle this or even add an extra smelter on the end. The question is, when it gets... Actually, there's already 6 in there somehow. Oh. Because the truck's bringing stuff here as well. Okay, so I need you to just stop right where you are. Eaglehawk doesn't accept wood anymore. Gone. They need a sound. They need a sound for when buildings self-demolish. Okay, we want to go back to here. Alright, so this is a warehouse. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's not moving. That's not moving either. $61, $55. Okay. Logistics. Maybe if we built the warehouse... Okay, so technically the warehouse can't reach that directly. Let's build a new warehouse right here. We will not lose the materials that are in there. We'll just put a thingy there and a... hello? Thingy there. And we'll just hook... Wrong button. Hook that into there. Sorry, I need to set you to be steel as well. Okay, logistics. You're still not connected to a warehouse. 44. That's not changing at all. It's been... We are running at max speed. It's been days. Yeah, that's going down. Okay, alright. So that does not work. Alright. Cheese number 2. Because I'm curious whether I can get this to work. If I build a road station, I want to have a freight station. Okay, I want a road to there. Then I want a freight station. Yeah, that's in range of everything. No. Delete. Okay, hang on. We want terraforming. I want to lower... No, I want to level all of that out. Road. Okay. Yeah, make it tight as possible. And then we'll hook that in there. Okay, and then we're going to have you go... Okay, so edit... no, I want you to... individual route. I want you to delete. I want you to go there, load, there, unload. And logistics. I want resources to go something like that. Edit. Full. Okay. No, we're not going to turn the truck back on just yet. I'm going to move all the steel out of this building. Clean up this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, what we have here is we have logistics. So, you send resources into this building. Okay? Which can then send them out to, forget this, pretend this doesn't exist, directly into here. But you cannot send resources back into this building. So, it's a one-way venture. Okay? We can see that because the top line's not moving. If I click on it, it starts moving again. And we're going to have this truck, this awesome truck, going to drive around. He's going to come up here. And he is going to, wait for it. He's going to pick up steel. Lots of it. And then unload it. And pick up steel and unload steel. And pick up steel and unload steel. And it's going straight into this building. We can see delivered in the last 30 days. That number keeps going up. And he is making awesome profits. I'm hoping his running costs are going up. Okay, so what we need to do now we've worked out this brilliant system of insane money making, we need to get the worst truck in the world. We need you to go here, load. You to go here, unload, full. Okay, go. Truck number 99. Go away. Technically, I should probably set you to be steel bars. We need you to go back to your route. Yeah. And we're just going to stop you right there on a side street. So we can check this truck out. Okay, so you'll have a running cost of like 200. Oh wow, we're out of steel. Oh. Okay, I wasn't imagining that was going to happen. We'll just have that split and come down there. Sure. Okay. Why? Whoa. Who did Watchamoa? Oh my, traffic jam. Why? So you're set to carry the wrong thing. You should be set to carry gears. Your friend should be set to carry gears. I've been ignoring that for a while. I wonder how many... how many of those we had. Okay. Yeah, go. We've had the whole workforce stuck with the worst traffic jam ever, caused by one guy trying to load the wrong thing. Okay. Alright, meanwhile, Mr. Steely is having some running costs, okay? Obviously, he's got to put some diesel in the car to keep the car nice and warm. Alright, keep it going. Meanwhile, yeah... I'm wondering if we're going to end up in a situation where we actually deliver too much material. Everybody moving again? Everybody looks to be moving again. Yeah, go away, unprofitability. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. You'll self-clear eventually. Yeah, 126. So the limit of this cheese is literally... How quickly can I pump the steel in? And that's going to limit how much supply we have. Let's edit your orders. Not that I think that's going to make an ounce of a difference. Oh, this probably made it worse. Now we're doing lots of ones. Okay, so what we have to do, if we want to keep this system running, is I need to cut that off. And I think we probably just need to leave it running for a month on... one smelter's not going to be enough. I know that for a fact. Let's do a second smelter there. We'll set you to be steel bar. We will hook... nope, that's a road. Hook your output to there. Hook your... belts. Oh, damn. Terrifying. I'm going to punch that upper tile, and then we can put our belts in from there to there. You tunnel at a level of 0 to there, and then into there. Okay. Which should instantly start smelting. Cool. What went wrong? A belt going in the wrong direction. Always. Okay, that's not another traffic jam. Good, 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 good. Just one traffic jam. Okay, so that should bring in steel, which should be able to teleport down to here. We are definitely oversupplying this one little guy. But that is still such an awesome little trick. 152,000 for this guy all alone, and only 540 running costs. 545 running costs. And... oh god, he's not even 30 days old. He's not even 30 days old, and he's made $150,000. Wow. Okay. Technically, you can go back to the garage, because you're not actually doing anything. Eaglehawk now accepts coal. We already had you shut down one coal mine, so that doesn't really help us. Is there anything else happen that was important? Hyde now accepts less wood. Still hasn't gone out of business. The fire sale method will work. It will just take time. Okay, and research. You're slowly ticking over doing glass. And you're at 24 of 100 for copper smelting. So that's a while away. We do have $4 million in the bank. And I do remember something glass. Oh... we had everything broken, so I can't really add trucks because I don't know how well the routes are actually doing. Awful, good, excellent. Okay. That's encouraging. Excellent, awful, bad, awful, bad and awful. Cool, that's slightly less inspiring. Yeah, I think we're onto a winner right here. Like, if we could get this to expand and need more, that would be awesome. Pakababra is now a town status, so hopefully they should get a new economy building in fairly soon. What are we doing in Redcliffs? The passenger travel is just average and shit. In fact, I think all my passengers are average. Oh no, Boomjala is good. Hayden, good. Okay, Hayden. And Eaglehawk, excellent. I got one of them right. And your wood deliveries are going spot on. 168 of 170. Okay. So I think we need to just wait a month, really. Wait a month for that research to finish. How many trucks do we have bringing glass panes to? We could probably get another glass pane truck. That one. Good. So yeah, I think we're just going to skip forward in time like 2 months. 2 months, which probably means that I will be sitting on some serious money by then. More sand. Like, it's a level 1 resource. But we're not doing anything else with it, really. So, yeah, maybe not. So yeah, I think we're going to jump forward 2 months. We have a couple of other territories that we could go buy. But currently I don't see a reason. Like, we don't need... Like, this is our wood. We're not short on wood. We have depleted. We have used 21% of the patch. Our iron... 22%. Our coal... That's very hard to read unless a bar is moving across. 14%? 14%. Okay, so coal's at 14% depleted. Stone we only just got access to, and it is at 1%. Sand down here, 3%. And copper will be like 0% or something. 1%. So maybe like in the future, maybe another patch of wood, like this one, or maybe another patch of iron. The only territory I'd be considering buying at the moment is this one, purely because we've extended beyond it on this side, and we've extended beyond it a little bit on this side, and the camera keeps catching when I try and scroll across, which is really frustrating, actually. The devs have mentioned they plan on fixing it in the future, but that is not now. So I think we're just going to jump forward a month. I would recommend, like, I have been enjoying, I was about to say Dice. I have been enjoying Voxel Tycoon, but it really seems like a game that you want to sit down and open up YouTube on your other screen, your other screen, your phone, if you don't have a secondary screen, and prop your phone up in front of you, whatever it happens to be, and just, like, you know, sit back, open your favorite YouTube video on your phone or the other screen. Like, I could recommend a couple of YouTubers. One of them happens to be Australian, and sit back and watch something whilst you enjoy playing Voxel Tycoon. It's a very slow-paced game. Like, early on, there was a lot to do, many things to keep us busy. As we've progressed, it's slowed down a little bit more relaxing. So, with all that said, I'll see you guys in a sec or two when we've completed this research. Alright, so research is just about to finish. We have... Well, we're about to unlock electronics production, which means we can make copper wire in the press. Which means we should probably get running on that. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to buy that territory. We've made a cool, you know, couple of $1 million whilst we've waited. We've also had Pontypool, which did upgrade to a town already, is now accepting 0 resources because their wood went out of business. Oh, on top of that, we also have enough money in the bank to upgrade to the next level of headquarters. So, which will give us another 5% increase in prices here. So let's put that on that screen. 1,500, damn, for a piece of furniture. Okay, well, we're going to hit the magic button. 1,600, wow. Okay, which got another layer on it. Next price is $111 million to get to the next level of HQ. It also means, in theory, we can get better contracts. I'm assuming they're going to be more complicated contracts. Research. Oh, no, it's finishing the last one now. Okay, so we're going to need copper bars into a press. Factories. Press. Which should be an easy 1 in, 1 out. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because why not? We will do, there we go, electronics production. We will not rearrange any of the trucks just yet. We're going to run all those across there, and then hopefully... Okay, first off, let's get another warehouse. Now, I have had a couple of you comment that rather than having like one little depot and having all the trucks coming here, I should have multiple little depots for trucks coming in and out. Which I sort of agree with and sort of not. I think when we had our level 1 trucks and we're trying to do the throughput was not going to work. Now on level 2 trucks, proper level 2, not the level 1.5, I don't think I have to. So I think I can get another warehouse in medium, large, let's just go with large. Large warehouse right there. We can set you to copper wire. And we can set you to out, which I'm probably going to regret something. Probably the fact that I'm using the same depot for everything still. Copper wire, which conveyor. Okay, in theory, if I just run a conveyor with a loadie there, and can't build here. Yeah, it's going to be a case of nope. Oh. Okay. It looks like we are going to remove all the presses. Okay. Remove. Let's go back into factories. Let's run the press that way. Okay, and we will remove that, and then we'll see what happens if I run that. Okay, so I'm going to put little short sections. But again, like, we've got our outputs going the right direction. But all the inputs are backwards. So it seems no matter what, you're going to have to get used to the reverse belt function. And every single building is always going to need some sort of belt reversed. Okay, so that should get us copper cable. Yeah, we have lots of these not profitables because they're physically not moving cargo, which I really wish I could turn off. Alright, so we want to start a new research. It's going to be electronics production, copper wire. And diesel engine also requires copper wire. Okay. What type of truck moves copper wire? Not that type. Close. Yes, I'm sure. I bet it's not that type either. Correct. Moving van. Copper wire. Okay. So we need a moving van to get copper wire from here all the way through to our research laboratory or labs. Let's just go with labs. Let's work with words that JD can actually pronounce today. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to leave today's episode here. We have a good amount of money, which finally means we can definitely seriously look into trains. I think trains are going to be the next step, which probably means we're going to have to buy this territory, maybe even this territory, just so we can squeeze past to get our first major train route into research. And probably also means I'm going to look at some sort of interchange. So I think we're going to call it here. I will see you guys in the next episode where we finally get into heavy, heavy trains. Because we're profitable. We're super profitable. We have things running. Well, we're making $2 million per month. And on top of that, like, if we look at that, like, this still doesn't have enough resources coming in. So it actually means, and something I'll do between episodes, move our copper trucks across over here to do iron bars instead, because obviously the demand for that one's gone up. Furniture, yeah, we can maybe add a new truck there. So there's a few tweaks I need to do between episodes, but either way, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, I'm enjoying Voxel Tycoon. I hope you guys are too. But yeah, it seems like a game where, you know, pop on your favorite YouTube channel in the background, have a watch, have a listen whilst you play. And I also think at least with how expensive trains are, it's maybe a game that you want to leave running in the background overnight, because unless something goes bankrupt or a resource patch runs out, it'll run pretty smoothly. Like, tracks don't break down, trains don't break down. There's nothing to really stop you running it overnight. And look, it's something with Transport Tycoon Deluxe I used to do all the time back in the day. So, with all that said, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys in the very next episode. All right, bye.